What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey. This is your other host, Chris. And like I said, it's your favorite show, Get a Bucket, the best sports show out there. How's everything with you, bro?
My boy, what's going on, fam? How
Not
you?
much. I mean, I guess I could be better. You got that North Carolina Tar Heel, I'm sorry, Fart Heel jersey on, a shirt on. Hey, y'all see what I got with my boy. I got the shorts to match. Talk to me.
Yeah, that's what you call
Something
dookie.
slide, something slide.
Damn, that's what you call about dookie right there.
Okay, y'all wearing that soft blue. Um, listen, as y'all can see, we kind of motivated, right? We kind of excited about sports, right? Um, so much we've even invested in some technology. You know what I'm saying? We got some different cameras, ladies and gentlemen. We got look, that's my camera right there, that's his camera right there. Like, hey, man, look, we doing some big things. But what y'all gonna see now is enough of the banter, the blase. And we're gonna break it down into the different segments. We got quarter one, which if y'all ain't know, there's 4 quarters in a basketball game. So quarter one, bro. What's your favorite NBA playoff series watched all time? Meaning you put eyes on them, create like you was right there at the screen, bro. Like, what's your favorite one?
It's a bias, but I'm definitely going to say Lakers and Celtics 2009, their rematch.
Oh, you mean the 10 season, 2010? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
2010 season.
okay. Right, so you had that 2010 Lakers season. That's a solid one. I ain't gonna lie to you. What was your favorite moment outside of us winning, of course, Lakers fans, right? What was your favorite moment in that series?
Um, Game 7.
Just the game 7 atmosphere?
Just a Game 7.
Okay. Okay. I can respect that. Game 7s are fun, especially when we end up winning the daggone game. That's when they're at their best, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Um, I gotta say that one was kind of up there for me too, right? That one was kind of up there for me too.
What's yours?
I was gonna go that one, but since he stole mine, right? I gotta go down my list. I gotta be prepared. I gotta be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Professional. Lakers versus 76 in 2001.
That's a good one.
That's a solid one.
That's a
Because
good
I
one.
mean, listen, I got a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was cocky as hell. You know what I mean? AI put AI put that whooping on us game one. I'm like, well, there. Hold up. Like, ooh. And then we ended up winning the game, like the series 4-1. I'm like, oh. But it was a really good performance all around. AI stepping over Ty Lue, iconic moment. You might have called it disrespectful on the court. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff happens. It is what it is. There's no disrespect between those two players, though. It was just a good moment. And on top of it, too, I'm a young lad. I'm a kid watching this joint. You best believe I was yelling at every chance I could get. But that was easily that's the top three. That's the top three right there. That's the top three right there. Out of curiosity, if we did not win Game 7, would you have put that as your favorite?
That would still be my favorite. That would still be my favorite because it's Game 7, Boston, LA. You
No.
cannot go. You cannot go.
What? Yes, you can. What? All right. They won in 2008. Mind you, dog walked us late. Come on, little fella. I beat us. I didn't even want to talk to basketball fans for at least 2 months afterwards. And again, I'm young, right? You know I'm emotional. And you think them spinning the block and beating us, for preventing us from winning back to back, that means no fifth title for Kobe. That would have been your. We might end the game altogether. We might have to cut the game short, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy. That would be my least favorite
I mean, my least
finals appearance of all. That would have passed Pistons. For me, that would have passed Pistons. We lost to the Celtics back to back. There's no what ifs. They got our number, bro. But I mean, hey, dog, you said that would still be your favorite. I'm looking at this like, look, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know my answer. If the 76ers had beaten us in '01, I'm
We would have had questions right there. We would have had questions.
well, all right, let's break this down, right? Because Matumbo was there, you know what I'm saying? Aaron McKee was cool. Eric Snow was all right. Dennis Coleman, he was a former number one pick. You know what I'm saying? Like they had some pieces. And maybe AI just would have been that guy. Like maybe. But losing when I'm expecting to win, like at least that Celtic series, both times, both I I didn't know it was a jump ball. You know what I'm saying? Like I had no clue. That 76ers, I would have I would have betted my entire immediate family and first cousins that we was gonna win. Promise you. I was that confident. So that yeah, like, if we lost, this would not have made my list at all whatsoever. You, sir, are wild. Like, nah.
I love Game Sevens.
But to the point that all right, let's tell you what. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if your team lost in a game 7, would that be your favorite finals watched? He says yes. I say, and because the kids are watching, no. But parents, turn off the plug the kids' ears real quick. Oh no. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious. We curious what y'all thinking. You know what I'm saying? Do you believe in you side with the Tar Heel fan or the righteous Duke Blue Devil? You know what I'm saying? But look, what we're gonna do, because quarter just ended, right? We're gonna take a quick little hiatus, make sure the water boys passing the waters out, you know what I'm saying, getting the flow clean and whatnot. We'll come back on to quarter 2 in a little bit. So we'll be right back. Swanky's Construction serves as the general contractor in the metropolitan DC area. We're a team of certified professionals who tackle everything from complex large projects to smaller scale jobs. Fueled by our commitment to excellence, we go the extra mile to make sure clients are completely satisfied with our work. Swanky's Construction takes pride in ensuring our clients' home improvement needs are met with efficiency, precision, and perfection. Call us today. You're only seconds away from a consultation or in-person walkthrough. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we are back. It is quarter 2. You know what I'm saying? I done got my breather in. So, Chris, the buzzer has started. I don't care if you're ready. You gotta stay.
Ready.
So you gotta stay ready. So you ain't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do on the show. Brother, when did you start watching the WNBA?
I'll say when the LA Sparks won their first title.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew biased son of a gun. Oh my god! Uh,
But I had to keep it simple.
all right, so that's when
We won the title.
So that's when you first started watching the WNBA. All right, that's a bad. I watched it a little bit. I started watching just a smidge before, right? Like, now, just to clarify, do you mean that season or after we won?
Oh, that whole season.
Oh, so you watched the whole season from start to finish?
Yeah, I watched
Gotcha.
the
Cool.
whole
Bet.
season.
Swaggy. So that means I think you started watching it a little bit before me there. Because I specifically started watching it July 30th, 2002. And that was Lisa Leslie getting her first dunk in the WNBA. So I'm like, oh, we dunking in the WNBA. And I'm a Laker fan too. LA Sparks. Full circle moment. So again, that's when I started watching it. I have not been disappointed. Now I do got to ask this. I will say, well, have you fallen? Did you fall off the WNBA any, or did you watch it from 2002 until current?
I say I fall off between the 15 and 16 season, but
What? We about to end the game early again.
no, we're
wild.
not. You asked a question.
You fell off when we was at our. Oh, that's tough. That's filthy work. That's so filthy work. Okay, but you came back when?
Yeah, I came back 17.
Okay, so you came back when we lost. That's tough. Oh my god, I don't like you as a fan.
That's
I,
fine.
your turn. Okay, I, I I think I came in shortly before 15 because I like Stewie, right?
Hmm.
I like Maya Moore. I was a huge Candace Parker fan. So like I was definitely rocking with us.
Congrats,
You know what I'm saying? Like
congrats, Cam.
I was definitely rocking with us with Candace.
Hmm.
I was thinking though, I wavered too between when she came in. We got a couple seasons with her. Once Lisa retired, I wavered a little bit. Came back when we were more relevant, and then stayed the course ever since. I gotta say, I sometimes kind of am upset that I missed those years
I agree.
because I do think I missed prime time to study those players
Mhm.
live. Like you get to watch highlights. That's cool. It don't tell the full story. So like we when I talk about Jordan, I saw the man play. I was young though when I saw him play. So for me, most of my stuff is like highlights. Maybe if I see some old footage, cool, I can watch the game in full. But I miss seeing those WNBA games. So I feel like in those moments, it kind of fuels me to make sure I pay attention now. So I'll like I kind of sometimes think back to that Lisa Leslie dunk because it is kind of a nice little journey. You know what I'm saying? Coming from there to here, not just skill, but the eyes on the WNBA. So, but I was actually like I said, I didn't know when you like started watching WNBA. We definitely cover the WNBA on this show too, ladies and gentlemen. Um, definitely, definitely be tuning in because they be hooping. They be getting the bucket out there. They be getting the bucket. But oh, I did want to say too, Lisa did win DPOY and MVP.
MVP.
First person to do that in the WNBA. Shout out to Lisa. And like you said, also Candace Parker did retire. We'll give a Candace Parker tribute another time. But yeah, uh, we did at least want to extend our flowers to the WNBA family because we lost a great.
Yeah.
We lost a great like that. That's tough. Like and it's like very close to after Sue Bird and Sylvia Fowler. I thought we were gonna get
Yeah.
one more season. Yeah, I'm about to get emotional. Let's let's cut camera. Let's cut. We at halftime now, ladies and gentlemen. We about to. It's a little. We a little down right now at halftime. When we come back though, maybe we'll pick up the energy a little bit. Quarter three coming up, and quarter four shortly after that. Second half. But I hope you all enjoyed the first half thus far. Chris, you good?
I'm good, bro.
That. All right. We'll be back after our sponsor. Hooping is an activity that can be enjoyed by all. It's a team game about getting and stopping buckets. Everyone's always rushing to the goal. Well, make sure to rush and watch Team Gold Rush, one of the best teams in the Special Olympics of Virginia. Team Gold Rush even has former NBA All Star participants on the team. Clearly, they've struck gold. Ready to suit up and practice? I know. We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Practice still makes perfect. So when the opponent starts hitting their shots, Team Gold Rush can bounce back due to their training. Remember, offense sells tickets and defense wins championships. Watch us get a bucket and rush for the gold. We aim to be that gold standard. So want a team where you can win and have fun? Team Gold Rush is your number one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Ooh, I was about to say something felt weird, bro. Like I don't know, I like gotta have the Duke basketball on your side at all times. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we back. Halftime was cool. Y'all should have seen what occurred. Never mind, we're not gonna talk about that. Look, don't tell nobody. Quarter three in effect. Chris, we're gonna get right to it. Scoring versus passing, bro. Which one do you admire the most out of curiosity? Like a player who can score or a player who can pass? Because remember, a player who can score can also pass and vice versa. But their true nature, their true essence is scorer or passer. So which one do you prefer the most?
For a score,
Mm.
then a pass.
Okay. I'ma say I was gonna try to play devil's advocate, brother, just for the show purposes, but it's tough because I gotta have a score. You know what I'm saying? Like if I gotta choose between a killer and an elite playmaker, I'm going with that killer, that score right there. Like, all right, let's MJ versus Magic. Magic came there first. He was doing his thing too. Um, MJ surpassed him though. So I do think that's something that we can do. Um, Kobe versus Braun. Now here's the tricky thing: people put Braun over Kobe.
Which I don't fucking get it. Which I
I
don't fucking get it.
I understand. I think we can talk about it more in quarter four.
Okay.
But depending on the situation, like I know people say Braun's a scorer. Again, he's the leading all-time scorer. I think that speaks more to longevity, and again, we can speak more towards that on quarter four. Still viewed as as a passer, at least to me, first player. Kobe was viewed as the scorer, so I personally lean Kobe. Now, where I'm gonna ask you this question, bro. Ant Man versus Jokic.
Mm.
Whose game do you prefer right now?
And
Ants?
and
Now, I'm just again for clarification. Jokic has been MVP dominant over the last couple seasons now. Finals
yeah,
MVP, champion, like.
you're right.
But so you prefer Ant's game, not his team, his game over Jokic because there's a conversation to be had that if you able to beef up the Nuggets defense, their com their their matchup could be a little different. It might not be as favorable for the Wolves. That could be a time thing. I mean, using Jordan as an example, he didn't want to go up against Akeem allegedly. Akeem was supposed to be this dominant force. What if they got an equal team? You still favoring Ant? You still gonna favor Ant Man?
If that's the case, then I will favor Joker.
Well, I mean, so you would change it if they have
Correct.
equal teams.
Correct.
Mm,
I'm still picking Ant, but if it was like equal teams,
mm.
I would say Joker.
So I needed to see it in order to say I can believe. I gotta say, because before the playoffs started, I thought he was gonna struggle Ant Man.
Yeah, yeah.
He has not struggled. Do I expect him? Like he started off 6-0. That's cool. His stepdaddy was 6-0 in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like I get you. Jokingly saying stepdaddy, by the way, but like I get you. I I I think he's the complete player, and he's young. He has a good understanding of the game, and players like playing with him. Because of that, as long as he don't get injured, I I think I might prefer his style of play.
Better than Joker.
I might, because again, his style of play also includes letting people play their game still. He doesn't dominate the ball. He'll attack, but he'll also play make. I've seen him pass,
And he can play defense.
and he'll play defense. He can play off ball. Again, he's a complete player, and he's quite an athlete. So I gotta think I'm leaning Ant on this one. But I can't be mad at picking Jokic because before I saw Ant Man versus Jokic, I would have possibly picked Jokic because again he was extremely efficient, the passing ability. But Ant Man can do similar stuff. He's much shorter though, but
He built
similar
different.
stuff. Yeah, he's definitely built
Built
different.
different. Yeah, he built
Again, that killer mentality I mentioned earlier. Ant seems like a killer. So a score like that, I gotta rock with you. Now, if you again, I mentioned elite playmaker and like a killer scorer. Because if we just saying playmaking and scoring, anybody can score and anybody can play make. But those two specifically, I gotta go killer. But
I'm picking Killer too.
I feel that. I feel that. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, that feel like that was a good little conversation
That
right
was.
there.
That was.
I did hear the buzzer buzz though. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take a quick little hiatus, come back for quarter four. That's right, that's the best quarter of all time. So I don't know what else to tell y'all. We'll be right back.
Sports is one of the few things that genuinely connects us together. Whether with coworkers, friends, family, we all love the entertainment. Well, here on Get a Bucket, my goal is to talk about sports and its cultural impact. The WNBA, for example. The WNBA is loads of entertainment, from the new rookies battling, displaying their skill sets, and preparing to take the league by storm, to the titans and the MVPs of the league clashing for battles we'll always remember. From imagining the soon-to-be possibilities, to admiring and treasuring the finales. Get a Bucket is a platform where other sports analysts, hoopers, coaches, and fans of the show come and talk about the WNBA, both negatives and positives. So if you haven't, take a quick peek. At the very least, you'll have a good time. Remember, sports is one of the few things that genuinely connects us together. So please, tune in and stay connected.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, look, we're back. It's quarter four. Y'all know how the format goes. Maybe a little light banter, possibly a joke or two. But after that, we're going to slide right on into quarter four. You know, I'm talking about the topic. Well, actually, we ain't got none of that right now. So let's go ahead and get right on the joke, shall we? I think, like, you know what I'm saying? Expectations for the physical freak of nature athletes versus the average cats. Like, you know, and let's just give some examples just because y'all can understand the context. Y'all need context. Shaq, LeBron, Zion, Wimby. Those are physical freak of natures. A point in time when they enter the league. Regular folk, at least by my estimation, Kobe, Timmy, Steph, Tatum. Like, them's your average cats. They good though, but them's your average cats, right? What's your expectation for the physical freak of natures their first year entering the league? Typically, on average, there's difference, there's levels, but what's your like? Because
Depends on the situation.
more so just points. Let me specify. More so on like points, rebounds, like those sort of.
Late teens, early 20s in your first couple of years.
Mhm.
I said so like
Yeah, I got you. Okay, okay. And then what about rebounds?
6 or 7.
Okay, okay.
Say 6 or 7 at best.
Me, I say 20 to 25 your first couple seasons.
Okay.
If you miss it your first season, that's cool. But respectfully, you got a physical advantage over everybody else. And you're going to get the opportunity to shine. Later on, it's going to be about efficiency. It still is going to be early on, but they just want to see what potential you have, what players to put around you. But you have to show your dominance, your physical dominance. So for me, I say 20 to 25. Like, if Shaq, Braun, Zion, and Wemby ain't get 20 to 25, unless they on a minutes restriction, didn't play, I can't give them no excuse, bro. I'm sorry. That's just me. And especially in today's era, I can't give a players no excuse. You have to hit 20 to 25 if you're a physical freak of nature athlete. Now, those average Joes, what's your expectations for them?
Oh, they can come out of the gate swinging. Uh,
That's your expectations for 'em? Like, what do you expect them? Like, no, so like when we said we expect the physical freaks to get, like you said, late teens, early 20s. I said 20 to 25. What do you expect those average players to get?
in the first couple years, 20 to 20 to 23, 24.
You expect them to get 20? I mean, that's so. All right, using like Kobe. Timmy's a tough one, but let's use like Timmy. I mean Kobe, Steph, JT. You expected them boys to get 23 points coming out the gates?
20s,
Really?
low 20s.
Kobe?
Oh, absolutely.
You expected Tatum to get 20 points coming out the gate. Wow, that's high ass
Hey,
expectations.
hey, dog. Like it just depends on which team that you are on too. Which which also plays a factor too. Like if you are the man of the show, you would have to go off every single night. But if you have like a team around you, you can still get yours, but it don't have to be nothing crazy.
That's a little tough for me, Chris. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a little tough. Um, I'm just gonna expect for them to show me some promise going forward. Like, prove to me you're a good player, because eventually you'll physically hit your peak, and then your game will really be what you want it to be. Like I want you to show me that that player is worth investing in. That player is going to help lead me to a championship. For those average players, like if I'm looking at a player like Devin Booker, I ain't expecting him to get 23 points coming in his rookie season. Ain't no way in hell. But I can expect anywhere between 8 to 13 points for this man to do. So like that's me. JT, especially in situation, I'm not expecting him to do 20. I'm not. Like like maybe if his team has nothing on it, sure, someone gotta get 20 points. But
Exactly.
like JT didn't have that though. He came into a solid situation. Same with Kobe. So in maybe some situations, but typically I'm those average those average guys, the average athletes, well, regular athletes, I should say, because Kobe was a good athlete too. I just don't think he was a physical freak of nature. Yeah, I don't want to put that much on him, but I do want to ask you this: for these players, like I said, some play like Tim Duncan. He's a player who I could expect maybe 20 points from, but I put him as the regular athlete. It get a little tricky. So let me ask you these guys: KD, is he a physical freak of nature, or is he a regular athlete for you?
He's he's a regular athlete. Regular athlete.
I I say freak of nature. At the time, he was like 6'10", 6'11", coming into the league for real, for real. Like I say freak of nature. He's kind of on the Wimby side. Wimby's just taller than everybody. That's how I viewed KD. It was a little similar. But I get you on the regular athlete part too, though, because if he was shorter, just be a regular athlete. So I do get you, T Mac.
Freaking nature. Freaking nature. Freaking nature.
I hear that too. I say freakish only because it was the bounce, right? Like his bounce, like MJ. Is he a freaking nature athlete to you?
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
T Mac was. And I think there's a difference between like that. What's a freaking nature athlete? Because like when I mentioned like Shaq, Braun, Zion, they're kind of brolic, kind of stocky. Wimby's like immensely taller than everybody else. T Mac was 6'7". Jordan was 6'6". They could jump higher than everybody else. Freak athletes from that aspect. But all around, like the Brawns, the Shaqs, the Zions, it's a little bit of the Wimbies, it's a little bit of a difference. So that's why it's like I say freakish. Same with Jordan. Like yeah, Jordan had big hands, he can control the basketball, but like I think these boys can too. So I think there's a little bit of separation between those guys. What do you think about that?
Uh, Jordan had excuse me. The difference from Jordan's bounce and teammates and T Mac's bounce is totally different. It's totally different.
But the bigs though, like the
The
stockier
bigs.
players, yeah. Like, is there a difference for you? Like, are they more? Are they considered more physical freak of natures than T Mac than Jordan? Because again, Jordan and T Mac could jump high as hell, but these boys can move like Jordan, move like T Mac, and they're stocky,
Oh,
similar-ish.
mm, that's tough.
I say there's a little bit of a difference.
It's
You it sounds like you on the fence.
yeah. I'm on the fence.
All right, we're gonna make that one a poll then, ladies and gentlemen. What do y'all think about that? Is there a difference from players like a Zion, like a Shaq, like a Braun, versus T Mac and MJ? I mean, I hear both sides. For me, there's a difference. But let's
You brought up to me, so
Again, Timmy is kind of on that fence. So yeah, sure, we can add Timmy as well. Where do you guys rank Timmy? Is he a freak of nature athlete for you, or is he a regular athlete? Again, Mr. Fundamental, I say regular athlete. Let me ask you these guys then. And then we're gonna close up shop.
Okay.
Paolo, is he a freak of nature, or is he a regular athlete for you?
Middle,
He's in the middle.
but I would say regular athlete.
I would say that too. But if he came into the league a couple seasons ago, you could have made the case for freak of nature athlete because we were looking at Ben Simmons a similar way, Braun a similar way, and he fits that mold. But again, regular athlete, I do agree with you there. Luca,
Don't make me quarterback. Like
I say regular athlete,
he's a regular,
but there's a conversation to be had for he could be a physical freak
freaking
because I think he has a Braun like
game.
ability, like the stockiness, the mobile. You know what I'm saying? Being mobile, strong like that. It kind of in instances reminds you of these players like the Bronze, the Shaq, the Zion, but so have other players as well too. So if someone wants to say from that aspect he is, if that's what you believe, cool. But I do believe regular athlete. Um, Carmelo Anthony.
Regular mellow. He's a regular athlete. Yes, I'm gonna go with a regular athlete.
Okay, I agree as well. I think regular athlete.
I want to say freaking nature so bad.
I didn't. Even at the Syracuse days, bro, he was a mobile forward, good player, but like respectfully, I think he had. I don't think he had immense more bounce than Paul Pierce.
Yeah, better bounce the key.
No, he had better bounce.
Yeah.
But like, if we're saying Braun and Pierce is like this, like Carmelo and Pierce is like this. Like it's a little different.
Sure?
I think so because again, if I'm right here with Braun, Carmelo's not the same athlete as Braun, so at minimum we got to put him at like half. At minimum, the distance. And Paul could actually jump a little bit, like a little bit. I ain't trying to say he was, you know what I'm saying, like. He might go in for a strong layup every once in a while, but like he could definitely catch a body. He's called a couple bodies out there. Well, I guess from what he's tried to display on and off the field, that's why he got fired. Remember, but like that, they're not. He can jump. He can jump. He can jump a little.
What about Wade?
Oh no, it's the same thing with like Braun. I mean, with Jordan and T Mac. Like he's physical freak of nature. Say that's why I say like Kobe. It's in that realm. It's in that respect. Like they're freakish. They're freakish, but there's a little bit of a difference between them and like Braun. Although I will say, like, because Jordan was kind of lean, right? D Wade was a little stockier. I gotta see who was stockier though.
That was Ron was a little bit.
No, I'm talking about between D Wade and Jordan.
Oh,
Because they close. But like him, D Wade, Ant Man, like those players can kind of give me like Donovan Mitchell. Those players can kind of give me the freak of nature vibes, and they're stockier too. They're just compact. Like if they were 6'6" plus in the same stature, you physical freak of natures. Like, if they're stocky as hell, bro. Like, there's no way in the world I'm trying to stop Anthony Edwards at 6'6" coming down the lane. Donovan Mitchell, that's the only reason why I say he's not an absolute star, bona fide top 10 player in the league. Top 5, probably, if that's the case. Like, that's what's missing for those players. So, like, for me, I say freakish, but like still regular player.
Definitely left off one person.
Well,
but
yeah.
Vince. That's a freaking nation. On that note,
it feels weird to say they're not freak of natures. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels so weird to say that, bro. Like I halfway feel foolish saying, "Oh, they're not freak of nature athletes." No, like they are. But again, it's just there's a difference between Shaq, Braun, Zion, Wemby, in comparison to those guys. So like Zach LaVine, Buddy can jump out the gym. But I think there was a little bit of a difference between him and Aaron Gordon. Like Aaron Gordon could move them puppies too. So I think you can classify Aaron Gordon more of a freak of nature than Zach LaVine. But they both are freak of nature athletes. It's a little bit different from the brawl.
One is
That's the
and the other one is just like
you know what
a
I'm saying?
regular cat.
You know what I'm saying? Like with Blake Griffin. He could have been like he came in, that was a freak of nature athlete at that point in time. So but I mean that was good conversation right there, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
That was a good quarter four. The buzzer had just ended too, you know what I'm saying? So that coaches is probably yelling at us right now. We still on the court dapping up and whatnot. Let's go ahead and close up shop. People still looking at us in the stands. We appreciate y'all for listening though. I don't know what you got to say for us.
Like, subscribe, follow, comment, tell anybody who's anybody the best damn sports show out here now. I'm Chris.
I'm Trey.
And with the host of Get a Bucket. Until next time, peace and blessings. One love.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets.